and whacked them. Can't convince me that it didn't happen. Fed them to tigers, they snack it. What's happening? Carol Baskin.
Oh. Okay, I don't really know how to explain that intro. Yeah, sweet dance moves, right? Yeah, I'm not too old for TikTok. Just kidding, guys. Welcome to my channel. My name is Doc, where I talk about finances, stocks, and things, and sometimes I sing. And you think those dance moves are super sick? Go ahead and hit the like button, because I'll do anything for that sweet, sweet currency. Anything. Like, just pay me in that like button, please. If you can't tell already, today's Market Monday pick is Microsoft. And the reason why I did that sweet, cool TikTok intro is because they are in talks of buying TikTok, and not the whole company, but just the US base. So let's just get into that. So to just give a little bit of background about TikTok, if you haven't heard, it is a short video based app that has a demographic from young teens to young adults and some, you know, older elderly people like myself sprinkled in there. So they have been just kind of like on the rise for a couple of years now, and now they're really big. But TikTok has got itself in trouble because it is a China-based company, and over in China there's different rules where they can actually, you know, get information from different companies at will when they want to. So they're not saying that TikTok is giving all that information to the Chinese government, but the Chinese government has the ability to take that information from them. And also TikTok is kind of like spying on our stuff. So look that up. That's really crazy to me. So you never really read those privacy agreements. I don't even know if I own this house. So TikTok has until September 15th to come up with some type of deal, and Microsoft has been the biggest talk, while other companies like Apple and Twitter has talked about joining in. There hasn't been much of a confirmed like Microsoft has. But TikTok has been very quiet about this, so we haven't really heard back how this all going to go down. And by the way, TikTok is not a company of itself. It is owned by ByteDance, which is a Chinese-based company. Also, and last thing is that these talks are not to buy the whole entire TikTok as a whole, but to buy the United States-based TikTok. So just to give you a kind of an idea of what's going on, it's kind of a weird deal because with the big players, this is a long courtship of a deal, and now we only have what, less than 45 days to get this deal done. So that is completely wild. I think that is a very bad negative on this whole entire deal, but we're talking about Microsoft as a whole, not just this small portion. So last thing with TikTok, since this merger is basically happening because of a threat for a ban, this might not set well with the Chinese-based companies, because a lot of our revenue and a lot of our profits from our big companies like Apple, Facebook, Google, they all get their revenue not only from the United States but across the world. And with China actually pumping some of that revenue into these companies, this may not actually settle well with them. So now that this company is being forced to sell a portion of their company off to another country, that may not sit well. So it may affect a lot of different other companies, because this company is pretty much being strong-armed into this. So something to keep in mind when you're thinking about investing not only in Microsoft, but all these other companies that also have products that sell overseas. A couple other things. Sometimes I forget that Microsoft actually owns Xbox, which they're going to release coming this fall, the new Xbox Series X. So we have to keep in mind that during the social distancing time, customers have consumed more and more video games, allowing for that revenue to actually spike up. So when it comes to the gaming industry, it's either PlayStation or Xbox. Now sadly, the GameCube has not made a return. I wish it would. I mean, there's a Wii, that's true, but I missed the GameCube. On another note, they also took a shot at social media when they bought LinkedIn. And LinkedIn is more of a like business social media where you can put your resume and like connect with other businesses, but still, they're still in the playing field when it comes to social media. They actually bought LinkedIn a couple years back. So that just goes to show like the power of like their finances. They have a lot of cash on hand when it comes to wanting to expand, but also we have to keep in mind that they are still trying to figure it out. So they can't just keep throwing money at things, but they do have the money. Also, there's Office 365, which is becoming more and more prevalent when it comes to businesses and school. Like, I have yet to meet a business or a school that I have gone to where Word or PowerPoint or Outlook was not required. So it is more of a, when you do business, these are kind of the products that are kind of standard when it comes across the board. When we take all these different things together and I think and I look at this stock, I actually do think it's a good buy in a sense of this is a long-term hold. So me personally, I actually do have Microsoft in my portfolio. I bought it before all this is going on, so I actually do have some profit in it, but also I have been thinking about buying more because I like to have my portfolio a little balanced. So I want to have I want to own Apple at kind of the same price as I do Microsoft. So definitely when you think about diversifying, think about buying stocks that kind of weigh each other out, that are kind of in competition with each other. So I'm not saying that this is a 100% perfect buy, but it's not overvalued. So if you're buying in, you're actually kind of getting your money's worth when it comes to buying this stock. But when you come to the stock game, which I'll talk more in other videos, is that you want to be able to buy the dip or buy businesses on a discount. So in a roundabout way, if you were buying a stock, Microsoft is not bad, but it's not necessarily taking advantage of the market. So you want to build your portfolio on solid stocks. So if you don't have any solid stocks, I think Microsoft is a great buy. If you do have solid stocks, you may want to be patient and wait for the stock either to drop or buy another stock that has more potential to grow than Microsoft. That's kind of how the game goes. So that's pretty much my quick spiel. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Pay me in that sweet, sweet currency. Reminder, I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy with a camera and a spare bedroom. He's called a YouTube studio. So since I'm not a financial advisor, I will definitely be your financial friend. So besides that, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button so you can see future videos of the things that I do, and maybe I'll do some more dance moves. I'm actually gonna put my TikTok in the description, so if you wanna see me dance or see me make a fool of myself, please do. I love the attention. So until next week, thank you so much for watching. Cue in the cannons with my voice. By the way, like my shirt, Tomorrow Needs You. It's been hanging up in my closet for a while. I've been waiting for the perfect moment to wear it, and this video is that perfect moment. Tomorrow Needs You. You're loved, and you're amazing, and you're doing the best that you can with what you got. Never, ever be down on yourself because of that. Moving on from my sweet, sweet dance moves. Wow.